of our great and glorious party, who is here tonight, the Honorable Kamla Prasad Bisasa. All my colleagues who have preceded me, esteemed colleagues and friends, brothers and sisters all, I want to be rapid this evening. 4 days before we approach Good Friday, in observance of the crucifixion of Jesus Christ on the cross at Calvary, we, the citizens of this Twin Island Republic, are experiencing our own bout of physical, financial, and mental crucifixion as the new king, the new emperor, the new monarch, Rowley, choose this holy period to deliver hammer blows to the empty stomachs, on the empty stomachs of an already battered and bruised population. My brothers and sisters, through the unilateral and undemocratic imposition of explosive and draconian measures on both fuel and food products, not only will there be a dramatic and exponential rise in fuel prices, but concomitantly there will be a surge in the overall cost of living and a catastrophic decline in the people's standard of living and quality of life. In light of these harsh and oppressive measures inflicted on the people of our country, the new Pharaoh, and all of those out there, brothers and sisters, who are looking on to this meeting this evening, I want to let you know that if you own a Nissan Tida vehicle, aka Wetman, be prepared from next Tuesday, April 19, 2022, to pay at least $310 to fill that tank. It is 52 liters. I want to remind you, brothers and sisters, when Sister Kamla Prasad Bisasa was in office, you paid $140 to fill your 52 liters. Tida, today, as we go on April 19th, you will be called upon by Keith Christopher Rowley to pay, brothers and sisters, $310. Taxi drivers, maxi taxi drivers, let me remind you, a 29-seater maxi taxi Mitsubishi Rosa with a capacity of 100 liters will move from when we were there under Sister Kamla, $150 for 100 liters of diesel to know where? $391, close to $400. Come, brothers and sisters, come April the 19th, you're going to be paying close to $400. That is 161% increase from September of 2015 to now when you go to April, Tuesday, 2019. Brothers and sisters, this is where we are. You know, the government cannot subsidize you and me. But you know what happened? The government can find subsidies through $1 million discounts to give to foreigners. Trading with Paria Fuel Trading Company in March of 2020, my brothers and sisters, we have information where Paria bought fuel from an Italian company gasoline 95 at a higher price, while they sold that same premium gasoline to a company led by a chap who is a close associate with the president of Venezuela. So whilst they cannot subsidize us, they are able to subsidize this close friend of President Maduro in Venezuela. My brothers and sisters, in 2020, we imported 2.4 billion liters of fuel products into our country. We consumed and used just about 1.08 billion liters. You know, we re-exported 1.15 billion liters. And we asked the question, to whom? To whom did we export these liters of fuel to? In 2021, same 2.4 billion liters we imported, utilized 1.08 billion liters for local domestic consumption, re-exported 1.15 billion liters. To whom and at what price? We don't know, brothers and sisters. So what is happening is that Rowley and the PNM using pariah fuel to import liters and billion liters of fuel products and have those products re-exported, and we don't know to whom. My brothers and sisters, Dr. Munilal reminded us tonight, and I want to remind you tonight, that our democracy in this country is in trouble, is under threat. The Prime Minister poses a clear and present danger to our rights, to our freedoms, to our values, to our culture, to our principles. Brothers and sisters, listen to me. You would have read like me yesterday in the newspaper, one of their own, a fella called Selwyn Kojo. He is an Express columnist. He too is concerned about the state of our democracy and the anti-democratic tendencies of this Prime Minister, Dr. Christopher Rowley. And I want to tell you, because after I speak this evening, very shortly, the Honorable Kamla Prasad Bissessa will be coming after me to address you. So I am not going to take long, but I want to remind you in closing what Dr. Kojo warned us about in yesterday's Express. He said, and this came from an author he was quoting from, I want to quote that statement: democracy is not static, nor entrenched in stone. It must be fought for tooth and nail. I want to repeat this. I want to repeat this, brothers and sisters. Democracy is not static, nor entrenched or cast in stone. It must be fought for tooth and nail. The time has come, brothers and sisters, for us to rise up in defense of our freedom, in defense of our rights, in defense of our democracy, in defense of our country. We have to rally to save our democracy. Dr. Kojo described Keith Christopher Rowley as a modern-day king in our country. He is like an administrative monarchy in our land. And brothers and sisters, he behaved like a king. He says, as Louis XIV said in France, I am the state, and the state is me. So everything must be done in my interest and in my welfare. Brothers and sisters, democracy can disappear if we do not work in defense of that democracy. We must defend our democracy. I want to tell you in closing, as our sister said earlier, the sun is about to rise once again. This rising sun will wither the Balizé, and we will be able to usher in our loving, distinguished, illustrious political leader to continue the glorious work she did between 2010 and 2015 in the interest of our people. Let us unite. Let us stand together. Let us move forward as one people, one nation, with one common purpose and objective to save our country from this dangerous, demonic, satanic, evil, and dark individual, not only in complexion, but his heart is enveloped in total darkness. The man is evil. He is undemocratic. He does not believe in democracy. He does not cherish our democratic values. He does not defend our principles. Keith Rowley is an autocrat. Keith Rowley is an authoritarian. Keith Rowley is a totalitarian. We must fight tooth and nail to get rid of Keith Christopher Rowley from our country.
The voice of the people is the voice of God.
Long live the UNC. Long live Kamla Prasad Bisesa. Long live the people of TNT. Forward ever, backward never. Forward ever, backward never. Forward ever, backward never.
The tables are turning, your eyes are opening. Welcome to the revolution.
People crying out for justice.